57 plus. So this chapter is glorifying Bhagavat Pandit, and that is actually we had ended before starting Radharani's Leela. So here glorification of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and glorification of all his devotees. This way the chapter started. And then Nityananda Prabhu, he wanted to go and see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He took permission from Chaitanya Mata and uh, left to Nilachal. So in this way, hearing Nityananda's glories that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has recited, that is very wonderful. That is going to attract even Nityananda Prabhu also. So this is the most important glorification where it is said, even if Nityananda Prabhu accepts the hand of an outcast woman or enters the Karsham, his lotus feet is still worshipable by even Brahma. So all these glorifications are really wonderful. In this way, voice is audible, no? Why is Gautam
Yes,
calling?
Mataji. Yes.
Gautam, you know my class is going on. Why are you calling? 37th verse. तबे कटक्षणे प्रभु योड़ हस्तक करी नित्यानंद प्रतिस्तुति करे गौर हरि. After some time, Gaurahari folded his hands and began to offer prayers to Nityananda. नाम रूपे तुम्ही नित्यानंद मूर्तिमंत श्री वैष्णव धाम तुम्ही ईश्वर अनंत. O Nityananda, you are the personified form of the holy name and the form of blissful eternal bliss. You are the abode of all Vaishnavas and you yours are called Ananta. So he is Nityananda Prabhu, he is Ananta Shesha. So in this way, Ananta means one who has no beginning, no end. Yes, Krishna is Ananta. Krishna's glories are also Ananta. In this way, Krishna is also known as Ananta Shesha. Ananta. So in this way, it is described here that to glorify him, Ananta mouths are also required. And who is that person who is glorifying Krishna? Krishna himself, in the form of Ananta Shesha, in the form of Balarama. He is glorifying himself. That is what is given. Sri Nityananda is Ananta, the supreme controller, the origin of all the Vaishnavas. He is a personification of his holy name and form. He is a personification of his holy name. So Krishna's holy name, personification of Krishna's holy name is who? It is Ananta Shesha. This is a very beautiful thing. Till now we have not heard this. Personification of Krishna's holy name is who? Ananta Shesha. Because he is appearing to glorify Krishna. So naturally, he and Krishna are non-different. And also, his name and Krishna is non-different. And who is a personification of the holy name? That is Ananta Shesha. This is a very wonderful thing which today we are seeing this statement. The statement is really beautiful statement. That's why Chaitanya Bhagavat is the ultimate. And temporary mundane forms and names are subordinate objects. They are all subordinate objects. In the Gopala Tapani Upanishad, it is stated, Param Brahma, Krishnatmako, Nityanandaika Rupaha is the supreme Brahman. He is expansion of Krishna. He is a form of eternal bliss. That is how it is given, in the form of eternal bliss. Then in the Niralamba Shruti, it is stated, Nityanandam Akhandaika Rasam Advityam. Nityanandam Rasam. Nityanandam Akhala Andaika rasam advaitam. Akhandaika rasam advaitam. Advitiyam. He is eternally blissful. This is again wonderful. He is eternally blissful. And also, uh, he is a source of all relationable relationships. He is one without second. That is Advitiyam. Advitiyam. Mm. And then, like how the description is for Krishna, the same description is for Nityananda Prabhu. In the Mundaka Upanishad, it is stated, Sir, Vedaitat Paramam Brahmadhama Yatra Vishwam Nihitam Bhati Shubram. A learned transcendentalist knows Lord Ananta, the the superintending deity of the spiritual world, and the personification of the Sandhini energy, in whom both the material and spiritual worlds reside. So Ananta is the superintendent of the spiritual world. Like here, the superintendent is Durga Ji. The spiritual world is managed by Ananta. And also is a personification of Sandhini energy. What is the work of Sandhini? To provide all the paraphernalia, whatever Krishna needs. That is the work of Sandhini Shakti of Krishna. So naturally, the whole spiritual world is managed by Balaram. That is Ananta, in whom both the material and spiritual world resides. Even the material world is residing. Where it is material world? It is in the spiritual world. The only thing is it is darkest portion of the spiritual world. There is only difference. You cannot keep somewhere apart. Like you have that bubbles, the soap bubbles blowing. The children blow, and some like andas they come out. Soap bubbles. And where is the soap bubble? Within the room only. In the same way. Where is the material world? It is in the spiritual world only. But how it is the darkest region. Dark means ignorance. That is why even the material world is also managed by Balaram. The whole expansion of this material world happens due to Balaram. We know how Balaram expands into Chaturvyuhas. And then Sankarshana again expands in this way, Mahasankarshana, then expands to three Vishnus. So that is how the whole material world is also managed by Balaram. The Brahma Samhita is stated, Sahasrapatra Kamalam, Gokulakyam Mahatpadam, Tat Karnikaram Tad Dhamah, Tad Anantamsha Sambhavam. He is super excellent station of Krishna. Beautiful verse in Brahma Samhita. We don't chant during the whole Brahma Samhita when some part of Brahma Samhita we chant. But this is in the second verse itself. A super excellent station of Krishna, which is known as Gokul, has thousands of petals and a corolla like that of a lotus sprouted from a part of his infinitary aspect. The whole of the leaves being the actual abode of Krishna. So who is that lotus? That is Balaram. Whatever required for Krishna's Leelas, it is Krishna only who provides, but in the form of Balaram. Servant to God. The work of a servant is to serve. Served God is Krishna. The work of Krishna is what? And there is no work. He only gets the service. Natasya karyam karanam cha vidyate. Again, very clearly it is stated, there is no work for Krishna. Parasa shaktir vivedheya shruyate. Multifarious energies, internal energy, external energy, marginal energy, all these energies, they serve Krishna. And head of all these energies is Sandhini Shakti. Whatever the Krishna requires, that is Balaram. Yata kichu tomara Shri Angera Rankara Satya 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 Bhakti Yoga Avatar. 3 times Satya Satya Satya. So all the ornaments decorating a transcendental body are incarnations of devotional service to Krishna. Yes. So, whatever Krishna requires, everything is provided by Balaram. That is how all the ornaments also, ornaments, even the instruments, mridanga, karta. That is why don't place it down. We handle it with respect. It's very important. One should take care of the instruments, not just break it. In our temple, most of the time, the children misuse. Nowadays, we are scolding children like anything for that. Howsoever you bring good things, they just mishandle it. They keep it anywhere. You see the song book, any book, they just mishandle. Any of their children, so we have to teach. It's our work to teach them. So these are the things they are actually expansions of Balram. You mishandle them, actually you are insulting Balram. We buy a good cover, everything we buy, everything will be thrown here and there. And there are some elder boys also who are also mishandling the things. So it is not good. We have to be very, very careful of the things what we are having because they are not our possessions. They are expansions of Balram. We may have purchased them, but actually they have come to serve Krishna. Swarna Mukta Hira Kasha Rudrakshadi Rupe Navavidha Bhakti Dhariyacha Nija Sukhe. You take pleasure decorating yourself with 9 processes of devotional service in the form of ornaments bedecked with gold, pearls, diamonds, and rudraksha. Even the ornaments, whatever is expansion of Balaram. In our movement, we put all nakli pagli and all those things, artificial ornaments. That is our movement. But if you see in Sri Vaishnava temple, they put gold. They don't put ornament. Either you don't put anything, or better you put gold. How can you put some artificial ornament? Do you think Balaram expands into artificial things? Just because Prabhupada said, our movement is preaching movement. You don't have a pujari who sits over there 24 hours or whatever time stipulated. And we don't have the facility of even guarding Lord. 1 second. So we don't have that system of protecting Lord. Preaching movement, one pujari, two pujari, we just handle. That is why artificial was permitted. But when the temple is expanding and there are many people now to take care, one should not take it as a general rule that we should not take it as a general rule. We should always put artificial. Small temples can do. Big temples, when they are having so much of collections, they should see that they are putting gold ornaments. But my one voice is not going to change the system. But there is a rule. Just see here what is given. The ornaments are expansions of Balaram. At least we can start when our temple grows, we have a lot of funds, we can also do something for Lord. For Lord, artificial should not be put. At least in the houses, in your houses, we can have gold ornaments for Krishna. That thing we can do. At least in our vigras, we can have gold ornaments. If you are not able to afford gold ornaments, at least in the thread, pearls, real pearl can be put. Real pearls that can be put. Corals can be put because pearl is also expansion of Balram. If you don't have money for buying gold, because gold is now like it's not so easy to buy. And then corals can be put, pearls can be put, all those things we can do. Somehow we have to try to improvise our uh, service to Krishna, understanding that this service is actually infused for us by Balaram. Nich jati patita dhama yata jana toma haite haila ebe sabar mochana. All the fallen, wretched, low born living beings will now be delivered by your mercy. So Guru Tattva, just see, All these now refers to whom? Srila Prabhupada, who comes in Guru Shishya Parampara. What did he do? Where did he go? To these people only. They are low-born living beings, doing all type of illicit activities. They're doing all type of illicit activities. Just see all these fallen, wretched people they were. Who delivered them? Prabhupada. But his movement is what? Sacrifice of Srila Prabhupada. Whatever facilities we are getting today, and even whatever opportunities we are getting today, it is nothing but Srila Prabhupada's efforts. That is why it is said, never waste prasad. Prasad is nothing but Srila Prabhupada's hard work. It is his blood. Value the things which is given to us. Value. Facilities, opportunities, all these are, well, how we'll serve then Krishna? How association of devotees could have happened? Okay, it's ding dong bell in the house goes on. Everybody does something, totally reading this, reading that, reading. But association, pure devotional service, that is taught by whom? By Guru Parampara. Started from where? Balaram. The spiritual master removes the stigma of his devotee's low birth. It's a stigma, chap, resulting from past activities. Why such birth is there? High birth is because of his punya karmas. Low birth is because of his sinful activities. But spiritual master has the capacity to remove it. He also frees him from misdirected learning and fallen conditions. Misdirected learning. Yes. There are people who cheat in the name of education, in the name of knowledge. So, Guru Tattva, spiritual master, he does not sit idly as a pure and most exalted personality by leaving his disciples fallen, wretched, and low class. No, he doesn't do that. He has a lot of compassion. He is more compassionate than even Krishna. Like we have seen, Nityananda is more compassionate than even Chaitanya. He delivered Jagai and Madai. So they are more compassionate. They have come to deliver. Who will take? They are compared to father and mother, parents. Who is a spiritual master? He is actually a mother. He is a real mother. What should be the consciousness when we approach our spiritual master? Understanding that he is our mother. Mother sometimes scolds. Prabhupada used to call rascals and fools. Sometimes used to say, get lost also. You get lost from here, used to say. And it happened also. One of the devotee was told, go to China. That time going to China means it is abuse. It's an abuse. And after some time he saw there was that his disciple is not seen. 3 months. He thought he must be so much angry. He asked one of the disciple, call him back. He said he has gone to China. He really went to China. And there actually, even undertaking so much of efforts, so much of pains, China was not, China even today also, you don't get good food there. Communist country. Still, the whole preaching movement started because of that one important disciple of Srila Prabhupada, who took even the abuse as an order. You tell someone now get lost, they will really go out. You develop a person. Yesterday I was talking to Amarushan Prabhuji, Bhakti Padma Maharaj. I said, one feeds his own child. There is no greatness in it. One cultivates a devotee. It's not so easy. You give 12 years to cultivate a devotee, give them the knowledge. And you tell something, they just go out. They don't have faith. They don't have faith. 12 years making a person sit at home, feeding them. It has happened. There were 2, 3 devotees whom practically I cultivated. I used to call them in the house. They were non-vegetarians. They used to drink also. Brought them to the level of initiation. And after initiation, just because our temple was in a very new form, and a lot of responsibilities were there. He just told, "Come, let us go away. Who will take this burden?" I heard this. I had tears in the eyes. I took a burden of cultivating you, but you just left when it was in need, highest need, where we had no kitchen. Just because. Why Mataji can say, how she can say. Now we have many temples, let us go there. But in Prabhupada's time, if Prabhupada is to say, they used to hear. Because there was no option. His options has given so much of freedom. If not here, I'll go there. There also, one is not happy then. You don't understand the love which a teacher gives you, then what is the use? What is the use? So feeding our children is not a big thing. Feeding somebody who is not your blood relation, you consider them as a child. The spiritual master does that. Prabhupada took efforts. And that glorious devotee who took even the abuse as a order, who he was? Tamal Krishna Maharaj. Such great personalities. Prabhupada disciples were such a great personalities. And why they became great personalities? Because of Srila Prabhupada. Because such a spiritual master, that is why his movement should not be taken very casually. हाँ बहुत सारे मंदिर हैं, चार चार मंदिर हैं. Let us not take any responsibility going here, going there. I'm getting knowledge, na. So many informative classes are there. Now this type of people, this type of things have made the devotees very, very complacent. Nobody wants to take any responsibility. When it comes to responsibility, don't tell me. I am not responsible for anything. You call me for some seva, I will do and I'll go. Taking responsibility now is not my headache. Nowadays, the devotees talk very frankly like that. Don't give us any responsibility. Just see. And in that time, Prabhupada movement, nothing was there, na. Nothing was there. What they will do? They understood the importance of this. Now, every nook and corner, there is a center. You scold, they are out. This is the complaint of every preacher. Every preacher. Even in other temples also, they say, Mataji, what is the use of all the efforts? Even we cannot say anything. Anytime you go to Vrindavan, anytime, we are exalted devotees. We should go to Vrindavan anytime. But Guru Maharaj, when he used to see brahmacharis and some important devotees, he used to say, what are you doing in Vrindavan? Go to a temple and go and serve there. Prabhupada used to say that. Maharaj used to say, Guru Maharaj used to say. But now you say someone, don't go to Vrindavan occasionally. Why are you going? Here is not a Vrindavan. It's not a service Vrindavan. They get angry. They will tell to everybody also, go and make a propaganda. I have experienced so much. These all things are actually, it's not going to make us advance in devotional service. Though we may say, I'm going, I'm getting service, I'm preaching, it is going to give us only adhogati. It will only give us adhogati. Service is always committed. It's a commitment service. I'll tell you one incident yesterday. I went to Boisar. On the way, I don't know why I was motivated. I should go to Abhay's house. Abhay is a very great devotee, very good devotee, new devotee, not great, you can say, very good, newly joined devotee in Kandivali. Very new devotee. Somehow I don't know why I felt that I should go to his house. I was really too tired because one day before Radhashtami, by the time I slept, it was 12:31. Woke up again in the morning hours. Then left the house 8:30. Was too tired. But he had called me once that Mataji, sometimes please come. I thought I'll go. I asked Gautam, shall we go? Yes, he just called. Mataji wants to come. Yes, yes, we want her to come. I just went. I don't know why I went. But when I went there, I was surprised to see, whose photo? Our Guru Maharaj's photo. His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj's photo. I was surprised. I said, you know who is? Yes, he's chairman of GBC. He was chairman. And I said, you have met him? No. Then all flowers and all are there. That means he's worshipping. I said, then who gave you this photo? Generally, Maharaj's photo and all is given only to their disciples, not to anyone. Some 3 years before, see how Guru Maharaj functions. Just 3 years before, he was in train, a normal passenger in an AC train. And there was some Orient devotees and all were there. And devotees, what they do in train, they neither sleep, they will not allow others to sleep. So morning 4:30, he went for passing urine. He saw some few devotees are chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Just watching. Sir, 4:30 sote क्यों नहीं है भाई? Then 6 o'clock, Mangalar started. Devotees are not bothered whether somebody is sleeping or not. They just start Mangal Aarti. अरे हल्ला क्यों मचा रहे भाई? Then he argued with one Korean person. अरे तुम लोग हल्ला क्यों मचा रहे? सोते भी नहीं, हमको भी सोने नहीं दे रहे हो. Then this happened. Huh? Just see. After this, maybe after 1 year something, he had gone, just some friend took him to Jew temple. चलो आओ जरा जाते हैं. There he met this Oriental person. And then that Oriental person, any of devotees don't take anything to the heart. He came and met him. Then he was very happy. Anyhow, by the time all Gila Shikwa goes away. And this Oriental person, he gave Guru Maharaj's photo. And he told you worshiping, like somebody gives Baba photo, Sai Baba photo, some you get some Guru photo, Swami Samartha photo, Gajanan Maharaj photo, like that he gave one photo. He told you worship him. ये महान गुरु है. इनको वर्शिप करेंगे आपका उद्धार हो जाएगा. And this person seriously took it. And he seriously started worshipping. Because for them, what is the concept is every guru hai bas. And then he told another one thing. Whatever you are offering to Krishna, you offer to this person, this guru also. He's a Mahan Guru. And seriously, from that day, he is offering to his altar means everybody is there. Generally, every one of us had like that only type of altar. Durga ji is there, Ganapati is there, everyone is there. Whatever it is, he is offering, and then he offers to our Guru Maharaj. And that is how he says. Then I told, who is he? He's my Diksha Guru. What you are saying, Mataji? You are so happy. See how the connection, we generally think this much service even our disciples don't do to our Guru. I was just talking yesterday, our Gurus have potency like other Gurus. Like Sai Baba, they have more potency. The only thing is, our Gurus don't allow. Somebody asked Ramanujacharya, you all have potency or not? Ramanujacharya told, we have so much of potency, but we don't show. If we start showing, you will accept us as God. You will keep God away and you will start worshipping us as God. So that is how the Vaishnava Gurus, they are very humble. They are very humble. Somebody used to say, Prabhupada, I'm leaving the movement. Prabhupada, what is he say? I'm waiting for you. They have so much of chamatkars, but they are not chamatkari babas. So much of chamatkar, just see, more than chamatkari babas are Vaishnava Gurus. Is it not a chamatkar that they have transformed so many lives? They have brought us to the platform of studying. Just see, they are transforming our lives. Today we are interested in studying. We were also wanderers. Huh? We used to also go outside, see here, see there, go to some market, gossip. How much transformation Guru Shishya Parampara brings us. We should be always indebted to it. Teaching us how to wake up, how to perform Mangalarti. Is it not something which we should value? If a Guru says something, just take it now. What is there so much to fight with the Guru? If he says something, just accept it. Like our parents, they scold. Sometimes they may be correct. Sometimes, out of some anxiety, they may scold us. Every scolding is wonderful for us. At least they have considered us as theirs. That is why they are rights to scold. And whenever I get scoldings from my Diksha Guru or Shiksha Guru, I always think, yes, they have considered me theirs. That is why they are scolding. Who scolds? Your own person only scolds. Nobody else is scold. Your neighbor will come and scold you. No. Your own person will scold you. That is your mother. And never fight. Immediately don't take out a talwar and start arguing. Don't do that. It's not good. It is not good for our devotional service. Just accept. Just accept. And then the guru himself will realize sometimes, Arey, why did I scold? Like mothers sometimes cry. Why did I scold? Allow some time, give some time. Sometimes it happens, na? Just give some time to everyone. I have I have heard so many scoldings from my Shiksha Guru. Never I have opened my mouth. Never I have opened my mouth. And sometimes I am genuine, then my Shiksha Guru himself will say, oh, I scolded you so much. I said, that doesn't mind. You have all the rights even to beat me also, to scold me, to scorn me. Everything you have that rights because you are my mother, my spiritual mother. So this is the mood which we should take because here this is most important. You just go on, don't go on reading it. Take it in our practical application also. Because the spiritual master removes the stigma. For removing the stigma, you know what is stigma? Dag. Like kapda has a dag. Sometimes gentle, sometimes harsh. So, gentle treatment, harsh treatment, both are required. The stigma, dark to remove, it's not so easy. From the low birth, only such type of mentality comes. Why? Because of the previous life impressions. Why our humility is not seen? Because of previous life impressions. Because of our sanskaras. That is why it is the Guru who gives us good sanskaras. So we should value it. Take it. And whatever we teach, that also we should apply also. We should apply also. It is most important. So in this way, Nityananda Prabhu delivers all living entities from the conceptions of piety and impiety, superiority and inferiority based on caste by giving them the signs of self-realization. Okay. So tomorrow we'll see further verses. Beautiful verses are there. This is Antakhanda, second part is going on. I think Antakhanda, third part is also there. Let me check. If second part ends everything, then we'll be starting with Shadasandarbhas. Okay. Satyabhama, how many cantos are there for this? Satyabhama? We are there.
In which part?
Antakhanda,
Chaitanya
Bhagavat,
Bhagavat?
Antakhanda. I have to check then.
How many? Yeah.
I'll check and let me know. How many chapters exactly? This is ending, but then maybe by next or 2 months, we'll start with Shadasandarbhas, most important. Shadasandarbhas. Jiva Goswami's most important teachings. Okay. Panchakalpatarubhya Shikpa Sindhu Devacha Patitanam Pavani Vaishnavi Vaishnavindhu ki Jai, Shri Prabhupada ki Jai. Another one information in this is that Hindi Bhakti Shastri is going to start. I request Prashant Prabhu to take up Bhakti Shastri studies. Hindi Bhakti Shastri. Anyhow, Lokadesh Prabhu is there. Prashant can study because it's only just 2 days. The more we come to get the knowledge of Bhakti Shastri, it is good because 4 books will be there. See if the time permits for you and join. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Mata, you left, I think.
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी एक भगवत गीता का श्लोकास का रेसिटेशंस एवरीबॉडी प्रभु जी माता जी एक मैंने लिंक डाला है थाना एक्टिव ग्रुप में अगर डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कर सको तो डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कर लेना सबको यूट्यूब जो भगवत गीता जिसको रेसिटेशन श्लोकास का है यूट्यूब पे
ओके
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी माता जी धन्यवाद प्रणाम
Dandavat Pranam.
Dandavat Pranam Prabhuji, thank you.
Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam, Hare Krishna.